Meet Cher, the goddess of pop, who has not only defined multiple musical eras, but also reinvented herself more times than we can count. Cherilyn Sarkisian, that's her real name. Born to Armenian-American parents on May 20th, 1946 in El Centro, California. Her unique name set her apart from the very beginning. Cher came from humble beginnings. Raised by her mother, she moved around a lot, often facing financial difficulties. Cher recounted having had to use rubber bands to hold her shoes together. In 5th grade, Cher organized and directed a performance of Oklahoma for her class, choreographing the girls' routines. Unable to find boys for the male roles, she performed them herself. By age 9, she had developed a notably low voice. Cher showed an early interest in performing, and by the time she was a teenager, she was already dreaming of a career in music and television. At 16, Cher dropped out of school, left her mother's house, and moved to Los Angeles. She took acting classes, supported herself by dancing at clubs on Sunset Strip, and actively networked with performers, managers, and agents. According to Berman, she was relentless in seeking opportunities and making connections. In 1962, Cher met Sonny Bono, a producer and musician. Cher accepted Sonny's offer to be his housekeeper. He introduced Cher to Phil Spector, who used her as a backup singer on many recordings, including the Ronettes' Be My Baby and the Righteous Brothers' You've Lost That Lovin' Feelin'. But she didn't stay in the background for long. She knew what she wanted: to sing and act. She struggled early on. Like many artists, her path wasn't easy. She faced numerous rejections and hardships, but her determination never wavered. Can you imagine Cher struggling? Me neither. But she kept going. Every setback was just a setup for a comeback. Cher and Sonny became partners. The duo quickly became a sensation. Their partnership wasn't just musical, it was personal. They married in 1964 when she was just 18. And together, they made a huge mark on pop culture, releasing hits like I Got You Babe in 1965. The song shot to #1, and they became America's favorite couple. Their success went beyond music. In 1971, Cher starred in her own television variety show, the Sonny and Cher Comedy Hour. The show was a massive hit, and it helped establish Cher as a major TV star. She was the first woman to have a solo variety show, which was groundbreaking at the time. By the mid-70s, Cher had divorced Sonny and began a solo career that was nothing short of spectacular. She was ready to break out of the folk and pop mold and began experimenting with different genres. In 1973, she released Half Breed, a record that marked her shift to a more glamorous pop sound. Did you know Cher beat Barbie around that same time? In 1976, Mattel released a Barbie doll based on her iconic look. Cher's doll was the highest-selling doll of that year, surpassing Barbie. Go figure. Soon after, her disco album Take Me Home, 1979, turned heads and became a club favorite. Cher was proving she was more than just a pop star. She was a chameleon, capable of reinventing herself with each new decade. In the 1980s, she was making waves in Hollywood, starring in films like Moonstruck, 1987, which earned her an Academy Award for Best Actress. At the same time, Cher took a sharp turn into rock music, releasing If I Could Turn Back Time in 1989, one of her most iconic songs. But that wasn't the only big achievement. Cher was one of the first women to successfully navigate both the music and film industries at the same time, proving she was more than just a pop star. In the 1990s, Cher didn't slow down. She released Believe in 1998, which featured the groundbreaking hit Believe, a song that introduced Autotune to mainstream pop and became one of her biggest hits. The song topped the charts, and Cher became the oldest woman ever to have a #1 hit at the age of 52. Who says you can't age and still be at the top of your game? Her success didn't stop there. Cher kept pushing boundaries with her music, touring constantly, and performing elaborate shows that became known for their over-the-top costumes, elaborate sets, and of course, her legendary sense of humor. And while we're on the subject of reinvention, let's talk about the many names Cher has used throughout her career. She's been known as Cherilyn Sarkisian Cher, Cheryl LaPierre, and of course, the goddess of pop herself. And she even briefly used the stage name Bonnie Jo Mason, Bono, for short during her early years with Sonny. Cher's variety show, the Sonny and Cher Comedy Hour, wasn't just a big hit. Cher was also the first woman to have a solo variety show, breaking down gender barriers in television. Cher's journey is far from over. She's currently still performing, and who knows where she'll go next? Whether she's exploring new genres, pushing fashion boundaries, or continuing to inspire with her timeless music, one thing's for sure: Cher is not slowing down. From folk singer to rock goddess, from pop icon to an award-winning actress, Cher's career has been nothing short of extraordinary. She's truly an icon for the ages, someone who has consistently defied expectations, broken barriers, and left a permanent mark on both music and culture. Here's to Cher, the woman who proves that age is just a number and reinvention is the key to longevity. Cher's journey from a young girl with big dreams to an international superstar is nothing short of remarkable. She has truly lived up to her name. Cher, a name synonymous with greatness. If you have any ideas for another face transformation or thoughts about Cher I missed, I'd love to read them. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories on your favorite icons. Thanks for watching. Cheers.